Hello YouTube, this is Corey. Sorry I'm a little late with my video this week. Um, Start like we always do with the numbers. As I projected, 4 pounds last week, bad week this week. I actually had my first gain. This is week 11. So my first gain in week 11 and it was 0.2. I'm not worried about it at all because when I had the oral surgery that I was telling you guys about last week, it was like, it was actual surgery put under anesthesia, had the IV, everything. So I, you know how your body is when you have surgery. It's just it goes wacky. So I'm not going to worry about it at all. Here's a little TMI for those of you if you want to, fast forward this part. Um, it did say that I would be dehydrated after the surgery and to drink lots of water. Well, if you saw my video last week, I lost 4 pounds and didn't make any facial expressions at all because I couldn't move my face. So I was in a lot of pain and it was hard to drink. I finally now this week worked up to back to somewhere between my 50 and 70 ounces of water that I've been drinking. And today I've been peeing like a racehorse. So I think for all this time I've been dehydrated. I just never got myself rehydrated again. And I think my body's now letting go of the water because I finally have my water back to where it should be. So it's a possibility. I mean, it could be anything. It's a 0.2. I'm not going to worry about it. It'll be gone when I weigh this week. I'm sure of it. I did end up having to miss the whole week of exercise. I called my dentist the next day after I made that video and thought, I better double check and see what's going on with that. And they said I wasn't supposed to lift anything heavy, or like I said, well, when can I go back to the gym? And she said 7 days because, I have openings in my mouth and they don't want the blood circulating and all that stuff. So I didn't go to the gym all week last week, so I'm sure that didn't help the point too. Um, on another subject related to it, I had watched Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, their channel. I had watched Amy today, and her channel is Amy SD Mom. She was, I think, Tuesday's blogger, and it was talking about excess skin and did she have any surgery and what she did, etc. And there were several areas that she did not that look great. Like she showed her arms and awesome arms. She's lost half her body weight and her arms are awesome. I mean, you can definitely tell she works out. She's got the muscle and everything, but sometimes even with that, if you lose so much weight, you got all the skin. And one of the things that she said that she believes helped her was a vitamin called MSM, and I had never heard of it. So I kind of did a little bit of research like she suggested, and I think that's something that I'm actually going to take. As of right now, I don't see me being able to afford plastic surgery, even if I want it. I'm almost done with my master's, so power positive thinking, I'm going to get a kick-ass job and I will be able to afford it. But there's lots of other things I want to do besides spend more money on my body. Um, I might feel differently once I'm done, but as of right now, that's how I feel. In conjunction with that, she takes the biotin. We've all heard of the biotin. Most people discuss it on here for hair loss. As you maybe can or can't tell, I have a ton of hair, and I lose a ton of hair every day. Um, so I guess it was never anything I was really worried about, just because I had so much of it. But when I was doing some research on those kind of combined, one of the things it said about biotin is if you're biotin deficient, which is a possibility considering our new diet with the protein first and everything, and a lot of the things that it listed that had biotin in it were things that I don't eat, like salmon. Awesome for protein first. I hate salmon. I won't touch it. So I'm not going to get any from there. There was several lists, and I can't even remember what they all are now, but do a little Google search. I'm sure you can find it. But anyways, point being is that some of the other things besides hair loss that was a problem with a lack of biotin in your system was depression. And over the last week, I've been, kind of sad. I don't want to say like depressed, but not my normal self, just really sad and I was I'm contributing that to the gym because I always say the gym gives you the endorphins, makes you feel good, all that stuff. So that's what I was kind of contributing to, is maybe just not being able to go to the gym for a week just kind of put me in a slump. But then once I read that, now I'm wondering, maybe the slump is from biotin. Maybe it's not that I'm going to lose my hair from it. Maybe it's, I'm having a little bit of the depression issues because I don't have it in my system. So that's something that's not talked a lot about on YouTube, or at least I haven't found anybody talking about it. And I'm not talking about major depression, like want to jump off the roof kind of thing. Just sadder than I normally am. I'm normally a fairly happy person, but I just knew something wasn't right. I just didn't feel right, didn't feel good. And so now, combination with not being able to go to the gym and the biotin, I'm wondering, if that didn't really, really affect me. Hopefully I won't have any more issues that I won't be able to go to the gym, although I do know I have some more dental work that I'm going to need to get done in order to even eat properly. So I may get stuck not going to the gym a week again. It'll be further down the road, but still. Might as well start taking the biotin and see if that helps. And then, if I can't go to the gym, there's the help. On the gym front, it's amazing how good you feel when you've gone to the gym regularly and then you don't go, I don't want to say how quickly you lose it, but kind of, because I had to kick myself in the butt to go on Monday. I just did not want to go. While I was there, it didn't feel good like it had been feeling. So I did a half hour, made myself do it. But then Tuesday was kind of back into it. So, at least it didn't take a long time to get back into, feeling the good effects of the gym. But it was just kind of sad how you can miss a week and it's like gone. So it's really something that I know that you guys that are struggling with it really need to be kind of stay on top of. That scratching is my cat trying to get out, so just ignore her. So I think other than that, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. I can't think of anything else. Hopefully I'll have a really good week this week to help make up for that 0.2 gain. Like I said, I'm not gonna worry about it. Other things to worry about. So I will see you all next week. It'll be sooner than later since my video is late for this week. Hope you guys are all having an awesome week, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.